From high-speed highway escapes on a motorcycle to desperate off-road pursuits through open fields, and so much more. This suspect tried everything to evade state troopers. Watch how relentless law enforcement tactics brought this reckless chase to a halt. Would you have chased him off-road? Comment below. On April 27th, Arkansas State Police Trooper Gannon Tiller spots an uninsured motorcycle with a rider lacking eye protection in Texarkana, Miller County.
Pull over.
The suspect immediately accelerates, filtering through heavy traffic toward Interstate 30 West, forcing the trooper to initiate a high-speed pursuit.
In Texas, original reason for the stop was no eye probe. Black male, green shirt, orange shirt, shorts.
Speeds on Interstate 30 quickly surpass 110 miles per hour, significantly elevating the risk of a catastrophic highway collision.
What are you gonna do here? Continuing west on 30, past the University Avenue exit.
The rider leads the pursuit across the state line into Texas, before abruptly taking exit 213 in a desperate bid to evade the trooper.
We're eastbound on 2148, speed 70.
I hope are you able to give updates to Texas? I'm on the phone with him right now. Pull over.
After turning onto a rural road, the suspect recklessly rides directly into a dense grassy field and crashes into thick brush under a canopy of trees. Trooper Tiller pursues on foot into the brush, deploying his taser to gain compliance and quickly secure the suspect attempting to hide.
About to beat your ass, boy!
The suspect claims he fled out of fear, But his reckless actions now face severe felony fleeing, reckless driving, and multiple traffic violations.
You got the stand out there.
A ROCAM patrol officer in Sao Paulo spots a recently stolen Nissan Kicks and initiates a high-speed pursuit through steep neighborhood streets. Realizing he cannot escape the motorcycle patrol, the driver decides to surrender, and the officer holds him at gunpoint until backup arrives. After securing the driver, the officer receives information about a Citroën C3 accomplice vehicle nearby and searches the surrounding area. Later on patrol, the officer spots two individuals riding a motorcycle without helmets who immediately flee, with the passenger gesturing to mock the police. At a busy intersection, the passenger jumps off the moving bike to escape on foot, prompting the officer to maintain focus on the fleeing motorcycle. The motorcyclist weaves recklessly through heavy traffic before losing control and crashing onto the shoulder of a main highway. The rider attempts to resist arrest, requiring the officer to use moderate force to safely secure him on the ground. A registration check reveals the motorcycle has no theft reports, but all administrative penalties were applied, and the vehicle was impounded under Article 311 of the Traffic Code. On July 4, 2024, in Conway, Faulkner County, Arkansas, State Trooper Ronald Grace spotted a shirtless motorcyclist on a sport bike with no license plate traveling at extreme speeds on Interstate 40 and initiated a pursuit. Trooper Grace quickly pursues the high-speed motorcycle as it aggressively weaves through interstate traffic. The patrol unit crosses 140 miles per hour, trying to keep visual contact on the fleeing rider. The suspect abruptly exits the interstate at exit 117 toward Menifee, forcing a tight transition. Transitioning to Highway 25, the The suspect continues to ride recklessly on two-lane roads with oncoming traffic. The high-speed chase tests vehicle dynamics on rural bends, significantly increasing collision risks. The suspect loses traction on a curve, crashing and sliding heavily across the asphalt without protective gear.
Highway 25 in Friendship. Highway 25 in Friendship.
Trooper Grace conducts a felony stop with weapon drawn, commanding the downed suspect to show his hands. The trooper secures the suspect and immediately calls for medical services to treat severe road rash injuries. Authorities have not released the suspect's identity, fines, or final sentencing details related to this pursuit. A police motorcycle patrol officer in Sao Paulo spots two individuals on a motorcycle with no license plate and the passenger riding without a helmet. The suspect immediately accelerates through narrow residential alleys as the officer broadcasts their position over the radio to coordinate with backup units. High speeds on steep, tight roads almost throw the passenger off the bike as they navigate dangerously close to parked vehicles. While passing a local bar, a bystander attempts to obstruct and knock down the pursuing officer, prompting the passenger to jump off and flee on foot. Now riding alone, the suspect continues weaving through neighborhood streets, ignoring pedestrians and young children nearby, significantly increasing the risk of a crash. Realizing escape is impossible, the suspect pulls over and complies with the officer's commands just as multiple backup patrol units arrive to secure the scene. The suspect admitted to removing the license plate to show off and was charged under Article 311 of the Brazilian Penal Code.